Lorenzo G does comedy. I want to talk about getting older. And when you're talking about that subject with kids, you know, you just don't understand their answers. I go to this convention, nothing but kids there. I go up to this one teen, I said, hey, sweetie, you got a lot of talent there with that designing you got going on there. She says, yeah. I said, I didn't have that kind of talent when I was your age. And I said, I'm in my 60s now. She looks at me. She says, in your 60s, aren't you like supposed to be like dead or something? I said, I'm working on it. And it doesn't get better as they get younger. I go up to this one little guy, I said, hey guy, he's got these blocks. He's building this big transformer, I guess. He got them all blocked up there. I said, I didn't have that kind of talent when I was your age. What are you, about 5? He says, yeah, I'm 5. He says, how old are you, mister? I said, I'm in my 60s now. He looks at me, he gets up, he goes over to his mom. She says, what's wrong, sweetie? He says, I see dead people. I accidentally bumped into his display, and it all came falling down. I looked at him and I said, you see that? And this little one, I said, hey, sweetie, you got a lot of talent with that paintbrush. I didn't have that kind of talent when I was your age. She says, yeah. I said, what are you, about 3? She says, yeah, I'm 3. I said, well, I didn't have that kind of talent, and right now at my age, people think I should be dead or something. I don't look dead to you, do I, sweetie? She looks at me and she says, a little bit. I said, tell mommy to stop by Lens Crafters on the way home. I said, you know what Lens Crafters is? She says, yeah, that's that place to make eyeglasses. They even make them for little kids. I said, there you go. Life goes by so fast. And all my friends now, it seems like life now is like a prison. You know, everybody seems to have found God. I saw my neighbor from years back, Mrs. Johnson, she didn't know, but I knew she was a freak. Mrs. Johnson is 82 years old now. I see her coming out of church. I said, how you doing, Mrs. Johnson? She says, I'm doing okay. Just then she been down on these batteries fell out. I said, what you doing with them big batteries, Mrs. Johnson? She said, well, if you really want to know what your nosy ass, therefore my big flashlight. I said, your big flashlight? Does your big flashlight have a head on it? She says, oh, I can't believe what I'm hearing. I said, I know what you're hearing. That's right, run. Damn, I would try to snatch her purse. Yeah. Have you ever got anything repossessed? Car, furniture, house? That can be embarrassing. I was with my granny one night. Granny got her teeth repossessed. There was a knock at the door. Granny goes and opens it, and the guy says, yeah, I'm with Denture Patrol, and ma'am, you seem to be behind 3 payments. Spit them out. Granny not only spit them out, she cussed them out. You mother puckers, puck you mother puckers. I said, Granny, your F's are coming out like peas. You're peeing, Granny, you're peeing. I'm gonna go over here and make you a little oatmeal. She said, thank you. I said, you're peeing, Granny, you're peeing. People that you haven't seen in a long time. I said, this one girl I went to high school with, Diane. She wouldn't give me the time of day. And now, today, she looks. But I go up to her, I say, hey, Diane, how you doing? I said, you remember me? She said, yeah, Lorenzo. I said, yeah. She said, yeah, you're that guy that couldn't get a date in high school. I said, yeah. I said, how you doing? What you doing? She said, oh, I work for this big, prominent restaurant. I'm in the food. She says, they send me all over the world looking for new recipes. I'm a taste tester. I said, taste tester? You look like you're doing a whole lot of swallowing to me. That's right, run, run. I got her back real good. Damn, I wouldn't try to snatch her purse. Viagra. Anybody take that anymore? I remember when I took it. I went to my doctor. I said, Doc. You know, but on the box they tell you, if you have an erection longer than 4 hours, call your doctor. Well, I had to call my doctor. I said, Doc, I got a salute here that won't wait. He said, well, you know, you ordered that extra strength. I said, yeah, Doc, I told you I was packing. He says, call me in the morning. I said, okay, Doc. In the meantime, I got to walk to the bank. I got to cash my check. I said, wow, this could be embarrassing. So I put on these pants 10 sizes too big for me. And I'm on my way walking to the bank. Excuse me. And these kids come up to me, about 9, 10 years old. They said, hey, mister, is that a hard on you got there? Huh? Is that a hard on, mister? Is that a hard on you got there, mister? Huh? Is that a hard on? I said, get away from me. So I go on in the bank. Just this little lady in line, she seen me get behind her. She must have dropped her purse about 3 times. I said, straighten up, ain't gonna be none of that. Move on. So the teller calls me. I hand the teller my check. She gives me a little small talk. She says, how you doing, Mr. G? I said, I'm doing okay. She said, I see you work for the city maintenance department. I said, yeah. She said, what actually do you do there? I said, I lay pipe. She looks at me. She said, you certainly do. Hey, Lorenzo, that's my clip. Comedy, we'll see you.